Simpsons has been around longer than I have.
What? How dare you! If I find out who this is, I'll staple a flag to your butt and mail you to Iran!
The Simpsons, an iconic animated series, has stunned audiences over the years.
Excellent question. Yes, I am proud to be America's first straight female president.
With its uncanny ability to foresee future events. From the 9/11 tragedy to Donald Trump's shock presidency, show writers have created scenes that spookily go on to mirror real life.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
The country is broke? How can that be?
Dubbed as crazy coincidences or claims the people working on The Simpsons can see into the future, there have been many suspicions as to how they have managed to predict so many world events. And now their latest prediction for 2024 has left fans terrified. Join us as we explore 15 jaw-dropping predictions made by the iconic animated series for the year. Number 15, music-induced mind control. The Simpsons' 12th season featured an episode that predicted music-induced mind control, adding to the show's reputation for foresight. In this episode, Bart, Nelson, Milhouse, and Ralph became a boy band called Party Posse, thanks to a music producer with a hidden agenda. Their catchy song, Dropped a Bomb, which had a backwards message of "Join the Navy" in the chorus, was actually a subliminal recruitment tool for the military. The song and its video, which showed the boys in naval uniforms, brainwashed the entire town of Springfield. Lisa, who was suspicious of the music producer, confronted him and discovered that he was a Navy lieutenant. He confessed that music was a historical method of luring young men into the armed forces, citing its use during World War II. He also revealed that the U.S. government had tried to use movies as propaganda, but found music more effective. This history raises questions about the hidden messages and motives behind modern music, and the potential influence of entertainment on public opinion. Number 14, economic collapse. Could the United States be on the edge of an economic collapse similar to that of the Great Depression era? Well, economic experts are sounding the alarm, pointing to the downward spiral of the country's financial indicators. They forecast a grim year ahead, with the potential for the economy to plummet into dire straits. However, this isn't an isolated issue. The entire globe is grappling with economic strife. The lingering aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, the ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia, and a myriad of other global tensions have brought us to the brink. It's nothing short of a miracle that our global society hasn't crumbled yet. The Simpsons might just have seen it coming. In year 2000, they aired an episode titled Bart to the Future, which has since become a cornerstone for prognostication enthusiasts. The episode's eerie precision in predicting future events has left many astounded. In this particular episode, the narrative of an economic collapse unfolds during the tenure of Donald Trump as president. While some may rush to point out that Trump is not the incumbent, it's worth noting that he is a contender in the 2024 presidential race. This detail allows for a speculative connection to be drawn, echoing the prophetic undertones of The Simpsons storyline. The show's track record for prescience has turned it into a cultural phenomenon, with viewers combing through episodes for hints of what the future may hold. As we inch closer to the events foretold, one can't help but wonder, will The Simpsons' vision of 2024 come to pass, or will it remain a figment of animated fiction? Only time will tell. But for now, the speculation is as intriguing as it is unsettling. Number 13, female presidency. Women have long proved their interest in politics, yet the path to the White House remains largely trodden by men. However, The Simpsons has never shied away from bold forecasts. Remember the episode where Lisa Simpson takes the reins as the nation's leader, declaring herself the first straight female president? It was a humorous jab at the political scene, set against a backdrop of economic turmoil left by her predecessor, the the fictional President Trump. Fast forward to 2024, and the question is, are we on the brink of life imitating art? With Kamala Harris breaking barriers as the first black female vice president, some speculate that The Simpsons might have once again peered into the future. As the election draws near, the possibility of a woman in the Oval Office is more palpable than ever. Will the show's track record of predictions continue? Stay tuned. Number 12. World War III. In an episode from November 22, 1987, The Simpsons showed Homer Simpson playing pranks on his family, making them believe that World War III was about to happen. It was done in a humorous way, but some people think there might be a hidden message behind it. The episode portrayed American households rushing into a fallout shelter, anticipating the end of the world due to global tensions. Considering the current state of the world with escalating global tensions and conflicts, the possibility of a third world war doesn't seem too far-fetched. While we're not in a full-scale war, the ongoing unrest and discord are reminiscent of the episode's portrayal of potential future conflicts. Could 2024 be the year when everything comes to a head? Will nations unleash their big guns and bring about widespread destruction? We certainly hope not. It's important to advocate for peace in every country where war is currently ongoing. Number 11. Baby Translator. Ever wondered what your little one needs when they're crying? Well, The Simpsons may have predicted the answer with their invention of the baby translator. In the episode, Brother, Can You Spare 2 Dimes?, Homer's half-brother Herb Powell created a device that translates baby talk into understandable speech. Intriguing, right? But could this actually become a reality? Zundream, a Swiss software company, claims to have developed technology using artificial intelligence to decode babies' cries, identifying whether they're seeking comfort, hungry, or just want to get someone off their faces. They believe this technology could be available as soon as 2024. So, did The Simpsons predict the future once again, or did they inspire real-life innovation? The verdict is still out on that one. Number 10. AI Robots Takeover. When it comes to The Simpsons predictions, one particularly eerie forecast stands out. In episode 17 of the 23rd season, Homer loses his job when his employer replaces all human employees with robots. The accuracy of this prediction is uncanny, especially considering the rapid advancements in robotics and artificial intelligence. Could it be that by 2024, or even sooner, humans will indeed face job displacement at the hands of AI-powered robots? The widespread deployment of robot waiters in Japan and elsewhere certainly hints at this possibility. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new era where human labor is overshadowed by machines? Or perhaps we are simply succumbing to undue panic over the perceived threat of a robotic takeover? While we hope for a future where human employment remains secure, The Simpsons seems to have a knack for foreseeing such developments. Whether this particular prediction will come to pass or not, the show's track record for prescience is undeniable. Number 9. Trump's 2024 presidential ambition. The Simpsons once again seems to have predicted the future with eerie accuracy. This time, the focus is on Trump's 2024 presidential ambition. The show's track record of making uncanny predictions has left many wondering if there's more to it than just mere coincidence. With the announcement of Donald Trump's bid for the 2024 presidency, it's hard not to be taken aback by the timing of The Simpsons' foresight. Their 2015 episode, Bart to the Future, featured a scene where Homer Simpson zooms past a sign reading Trump 2024, long before Trump's actual presidency. This revelation has sparked widespread amazement and speculation about the show's ability to foresee future events. As we delve deeper into more of The Simpsons' predictions for 2024, it becomes increasingly clear that there's something extraordinary at play. The implications of their accuracy are nothing short of mind-blowing, and it leaves us eagerly anticipating what other astonishing forecasts may lie ahead. Number 8. Hologram technology. In a world where technology advances at lightning speed, staying ahead of the curve can be a real challenge, but leave it to the Simpsons to be light years ahead of the game. In an episode, Bart got a glimpse of the future using Professor Frank's Think-a-Jigs, where he received a hologram message inviting his band to a gig. While this may seem like a huge leap, the world is already enjoying stunning HD 3 holograms. Imagine having a 3-sided holographic display case in your room, showcasing 3D images from anywhere in the world. You could be learning the latest TikTok dance from a friend on the other side of the globe, all from the comfort of your own home. Currently available in approximately 500 Best Buy stores, could 2024 bring even wider use and perhaps widespread integration? It may sound ambitious, but if it happens, just remember that The Simpsons did it first. Number 7. Mars Takeover. In a mind-boggling turn of events, Episode 6 of Season 27 of the animated series will leave you questioning the origins of its script. The uncanny resemblance to real-life events is enough to make anyone raise an eyebrow. Lisa's discovery about the government's search for Mars migration volunteers is nothing short of intriguing. What really is the moon? And what theories can explain the mystery behind this entity? The origin of the moon has been a subject of great controversy among scientists, as they cannot reach a consensus on how it was formed. Let's explore some of the theories that have been proposed, shedding light on this intriguing celestial mystery. One theory that attempts to explain the moon's formation is known as the capture theory. According to this hypothesis, the moon was initially adrift in space and happened to come close to Earth, eventually being pulled into its orbit. However, this theory faces significant challenges, as the chances of such a celestial event occurring are extremely slim. Another explanation put forward is the accretion theory. This theory suggests that both the moon and Earth were formed from dust clouds in the early solar system. Planets and moons that form through accretion typically share similar characteristics. However, this is not the case with the moon, as it lacks certain traits, such as a core and an axis of rotation like Earth's. The fission hypothesis gained popularity for a while. It posits that the early Earth was spinning at a tremendous speed, causing a portion of its rocky surface to be flung into space, forming the moon. However, this theory was later debunked when scientists discovered that moon rocks are much older than the Earth's oceanic crust, making it unlikely that the moon originated from the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. The most widely accepted explanation today is the giant impact theory. This theory proposes that approximately 4.5 billion years ago, a massive object, roughly the size of Mars, collided with the proto-Earth. The tremendous impact resulted in a debris field, which eventually coalesced to form the Earth-Moon system. While the conditions required for this theory to hold true may seem astronomically improbable, it is currently the most plausible explanation we have. More recently, a combination of these theories has been suggested. According to this new hypothesis, a large object collided with the Earth, causing it to vaporize. This vaporized substance is referred to as a synestia, which rapidly spun, forming a torus. The moon, in this scenario, is believed to have formed on the edge of this torus. This theory attempts to reconcile the different aspects of previous hypotheses and provide a more comprehensive explanation for the moon's origin. Keep in mind that our understanding of celestial bodies is continually evolving as new evidence and insights emerge. Realize that we had no concrete grasp of what the moon truly was, its origin, or where it might possibly go before the Apollo mission. Michael Collins had no reference point to what he discovered. What did Michael Collins find in his time on the moon? Could the moon be a hollow alien spaceship? Michael Collins' role extended far beyond the mechanical tasks we've been discussing. As the main communication link between the crew and mission control, Collins played a crucial role in ensuring that all photographs and lunar observations were promptly transmitted back to Earth in real time. These valuable observations provided essential information about the moon's composition. However, there was an aspect of Collins's duties that set him apart from the others. As the middleman between the crew on the moon and mission control on Earth, he understood that if anything were to go wrong during the mission, he would be responsible for making the trip back to Earth alone. Despite not being able to explore the moon's surface alongside his colleagues, Collins remained calm and focused, carrying out his duties with remarkable composure. His unwavering dedication ensured that mission control received information promptly and consistently, leading to the successful completion of the Apollo 11 mission. Collins also played a vital role in the Trans-Earth Injection, TEI, a critical maneuver that involved firing the spacecraft's engines to leave lunar orbit and set a course back to Earth. His technical skills and precision were essential for the successful execution of this maneuver. In many ways, Collins was the backbone of the entire mission, embodying the spirit of sportsmanship and camaraderie. Despite being physically separated from his crew and assuming a more behind-the-scenes role, Collins exemplified the collaborative and collective effort that defined the Apollo 11 mission from start to finish. Some people speculate about the impact of the alone time Collins experienced on the spaceship and how it may have affected him psychologically. Undoubtedly, the mission must have had a profound impact on him. In this alternate reality, where satire blends with potential truth, Ivanka's presidential run would be a historic event, marking either a continuation of the Trump legacy or a turning point in American politics. It would be a candidate that would test the waters of America's political climate and challenge the traditional boundaries of political candidacy. As we ponder this scenario, it's important to remember that the intersection of entertainment and politics is not new. However, the idea of Ivanka Trump as president, as suggested by The Simpsons, serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of politics and the ever-changing landscape of leadership in America. Whether this prediction will come to pass remains to be seen, but it certainly makes for an interesting conversation about the future of political leadership. Number 3. FIFA corruption scandal. In the whimsical world of The Simpsons, where reality often meets satire, the show took a jab at the world's most beloved sport, football. In an episode that aired before the 2014 World Cup, Homer Simpson finds himself in the midst of the beautiful game's biggest event, not as a player, but as a referee. This twist of fate comes at a time when FIFA, the governing body of international football, is embroiled in a scandal so large it has left many referee spots unfilled. Homer, known for his everyman persona, steps onto the pitch, embodying the spirit of fairness in a sport tainted by accusations of corruption. His unwavering commitment to calling the game as he sees it, free from the influence of bribery or fraud, leads to an outcome that mirrors reality. Germany emerges victorious in the World Cup, just as they did in real life that same year. But the story doesn't end with the final whistle. In 2015, the dark cloud of corruption that had long hovered over FIFA began to pour. Investigations unearthed a storm of bribery, fraud, and money laundering allegations that shook the organization to its core. Law enforcement agencies raided FIFA offices, and the world watched as the scandal unfolded, revealing the extent of the rot within. The Simpsons' prediction was not just a lucky guess, it was a reflection of the suspicions and rumors that had been circulating for years. The FIFA corruption scandal, as foretold by The Simpsons, serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of power and greed. Number 2. Hover cars of the future. You've probably seen this cool idea in a lot of futuristic movies, but The Simpsons put their own fun twist on it. In one of their episodes, Bart and Lisa take a peek into the future, and what they saw was really exciting. In this future, Homer and Bart are zipping around in their hover cars, which don't even need tires and can go anywhere. This idea is based on real-life technology that scientists have been working on for a long time. But guess what? It might not be just a fantasy for much longer. In 2024, a company called Samsung Sky, based in Oregon, is planning to start delivering their Switchblade flying car. This amazing car has been in the works for 14 years, and now they're finally ready to show it to the world and start selling it to customers. Imagine being able to fly above all the traffic and never having to deal with road rage again. But here's the big question. If you want to drive one of these flying cars, would you also need a pilot's license as well as a regular driver's license? Number 1. A submersible disaster. Earlier this year, fans noticed a connection between the Titanic disaster and an episode of The Simpsons called Homer's Paternity Coot. In the episode, Homer goes into the ocean with a man he believes is his long-lost father to search for an old ship. Unfortunately, things go wrong and Homer gets trapped, but he eventually wakes up in the hospital. Then, in June of last year, a real submersible carrying 5 people to the sinking Titanic exploded. This tragic event sparked global discussion about the safety of such expeditions and raised important questions about how to prevent similar disasters in the future. It's interesting how a TV show's storyline seemed to predict a real-life event accurately. Which of these predictions did you find most intriguing? Share with us in the comments. Thanks for watching, friends. For more mind-blowing revelations, don't miss watching the next video that pops up on your screen.